Android dominates about 80% of the mobile OS market. In simple words, most smartphone owners are Android users. But how much do you know about the system you are using? Let's find out some interesting facts about Android. Android was not created by Google. Android system was developed in 2003 by Android Incorporated. The company was named after the nickname of its founder. It is also interesting that initially the system was developed for use in cameras. In 2005, Google bought the company, and Android OS became the operating system for smartphones. First Android smartphone was HTC Dream. In the UK, HTC Dream was sold under the T-Mobile G1 brand. The device had a slider form factor. To access the keyboard, the user had to push the screen up. The convenience of such forms is now in doubt today, but in those days it was the norm. Microsoft did not take Android seriously. After the release of Android, the head of the marketing department of Windows Mobile said that he did not understand how Android could affect the market. Android is the market leader. Since 2013, the market share of Android is growing insignificantly, but growth is still present. It is worth noting the annual slight decline in the share of the iOS market. Android and suites. Every new version of Android is named after a suite. The latest version of Android is named by. Android is based on Linux kernel. Android integrates Linux kernel at the bottom of its software stack. In fact, Android was created on top of Linux kernel 2.6. Android is an open source project. Android source code is available to everyone. That is why we have such a huge number of shells. Any manufacturer can access it, customize it and adapt it according to the requirements of their own gadget. This is the reason why Android is found on variety of gadgets. With camera, without, high-end and low-end, whether a full-fledged tablet or a low-end entertainment device, Android can run on any platform. Android logo. Irina Block, who was part of the launch campaign, designed the green robot. Initially, the logo was intended to be for developers only, but consumers loved it and so it became the official logo. Has the Android logo been stolen? There are voices out there that claim that the design of the Android has been taken from an old Atari video game called Gauntlet: The Third Encounter. Besides that, some claim that the Android logo was inspired by the original designs of R2-D2, the beloved droid from the Star Wars saga. Irina explained, however, that there have been countless of logo design drafts out of which the Android logo had been chosen. In fact, the final logo was one of her first sketches she did. Taking into account that the theme for the logo drafts was robots and androids and that many initial drafts were designed, I doubt that this green dude completely originated from the Atari game or from R2-D2. But everyone has to make their own judgment. How do you like the Android logo? Do you think it fits the operating system behind the logo? Let us know in the comments.